Welcome to T2T Boxing in association with IFL TV and Macklin's Gym Marbella. Here with me I have former two-time two-weight world champion Billy Dibb. Thanks for joining us, Billy.
Thanks for having me.
Come down for Sakio's media day. What are your thoughts on his fight with Stevenson coming up?
Mate, I think it's an amazing opportunity for Sakio to go out there and capture another world title. You know, it's going to be a tough fight, but definitely a fight that I feel Sakio can win. You know, Sakio's definitely a very tough man, and Stevenson is a tough guy, and I just feel that it's going to be a head-to-head battle. And you know, if Sakio can pull off the right game plan, I'm sure that he can dethrone Stevenson. You know, he's shown some flaws in his game. Sakio might be the man to pull the chinks out and maybe pull off a big win.
Absolutely. So Sakio going for his world title. Another Aussie here today, Luke Jackson, has got his title fight, the Australian title, coming up very soon. I know he trains at the same gym as yourself. What are your thoughts on his chances, and I suppose Australian boxing in general seems to be?
You know what, Luke Jackson is definitely a very hard worker. You know, he's a guy that really does put in 110%. You know, he's originally from Tasmania, but he's come to Australia, come to Sydney for 7 weeks, a training camp for 7 weeks. You know, this is a guy that's just fighting for the national title. It shows the kind of commitment that he has to the sport, and you know, I feel that with the work that he's definitely put in, you know, and the sparring that he's getting with people such as me, Bilal Dibb, you know, and now Paul Fleming's going to be coming in. You know, I just feel that he's going to have too much for this kid, and I think we're going to have a new Super Featherweight or Featherweight champion in Australia.
And what are your thoughts on Australian boxing in general? The last couple of years seems to have come on quite far. Do you think that's going to continue?
Yeah, I feel that, you know, boxing in Australia is definitely growing. It's a thing that's been, you know, we've definitely been in the mix for a while now. So, you know, you've had world champions such as myself, Sakio Bika, Daniel Gill, Anthony Mundine. You know, I feel that, you know, boxing is going to continue to grow in Australian boxing. And there's some really good fighters coming up, and you know, and I feel that, you know, people like myself have still got a little bit of time in the sport and time to capture more world titles, and definitely looking forward to that.
And back to yourself, I know you're close to announcing a fight, but away from say giving away that, what else are your thoughts on people in that division? I've seen tweets around yourself and Gamboa, other fights like that. Are these big fights in America the ones that really interest you now?
Yeah, definitely. I'm only looking for the big fights. No more warm-ups. You know, I'm just looking to mix it up with the best in the world. You know, any of the Super Featherweight champions out there, you know, I'm in talks with a few of them at the moment. You know, I'm looking forward to stepping in the centre stage and, you know, dethroning these guys, and then basically, you know, one at a time, you know, try to unify the titles. My dream is to sort of close it out like Kosta Tszyu did and unify numerous world titles, and, you know, I believe I can do it. You know, and it all starts with self-belief, and I believe that I can do it, so I think I'm going to go out and do it.
Perfect. And a man very close to your promoter just announced a huge fight in the UK, in America, sorry, Mayweather Pacquiao. What are your thoughts on that? Are you going to try and get out to Vegas to watch that?
No, I won't be getting out to Vegas to watch it. It's going to be a hard one to get to, but you know, I definitely feel that it's a great fight, and you know, I'm just so glad that the fight was finally made. You know, the whole world had stopped basically waiting for Floyd Mayweather to make a decision. He's made the right decision, you know, just to fight, you know, the #2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, which is Manny Pacquiao. And I feel that, you know, Floyd Mayweather's just going to have a little bit too much for Manny. You know, even though I really believe that Manny is a great fighter and just an amazing person, you know. But, you know, when it comes to boxing skills, I feel that Floyd just has the upper edge on that one.
Alright, excellent. Well, one day we'll see you back in a Vegas fight, third world title, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much.
Billy. Thanks, mate.